Good morning, ladies and gents. I know you can't see my face, but I'm going to talk to you anyway. It's a little after 6:30. Just getting started. Got up early. Had a really shitty night's sleep. I'm not really sure why. Was just tossing and turning. Couldn't really get comfortable. It was also silent at the campsite. Just no breeze. No wildlife noises. And I don't do well sleeping when it's completely silent. I need some kind of noise in the background. Temperature was nice. It still is. Fairly warm this morning. Big change compared to Washington. But I'm digging it. We're estimating we have between 25 and 27 miles from camp to the car. We're on the PCT for about 6 miles. And then we kind of branch off, hit some Forest Service roads, and then we end up hiking on the highway for a little bit of time back to Shelter Cove. So we're thinking we should be able to get that done no problem today. Should be nice cruising miles yet again. And hopefully we can stop at this gas station and get some drinks and snacks on our way. That would be nice. First order of business is water. Once we get to where we split off from the PCT, there's supposedly a water cache. Hopefully there's still water there. The last update on Far Out was September 3rd, which was a few weeks ago, but no one's been hiking this stretch, so I don't think there's any way that it could be out of water already. So we're gonna try to get there the next couple hours, fill up, continue on from there. All right, we're here at this water cache. As you can see, there is indeed lots of water left, or cache. My buddy has called it a cache, which I thought was interesting. As you can see, I'm not lying, the PCT is still closed right here. So we are going to be road walking from here on out to the car. Some Forest Service roads, and then the last stretch is the 58, I believe, for the last section to Shelter Cove. Sounds fucking awful. It's been a very long and lonely road walk. We've seen 2 motorcycles go down this road together since we've been on it. But that's it. Been very hot and exposed. But thankfully it's almost lunchtime. I'll have to check and see how much we've done so far. I'm not sure on that, but excited to get to this gas station later on today and get a cold soda or something. I don't know if I've mentioned the plans after we finish this section here, but basically we're gonna have about 2 days to kill, and then Cece has to go home for 2 days. I'm going to hang out and wait for her so that we can finish the final section together. You know, the section from Etna. And my original plan was to stay in Etna for a couple days, you know, camp, maybe stay at one of the hotels for a night or something. But anyway, I decided against that because of price and because there's not a whole lot to do in Etna, at least not a whole lot to do that I haven't already done. So Cece's going to be flying out of Sacramento, in and out of Sacramento. So I was able to find a hostel there. It looks pretty sweet. So I booked 3 nights at the hostel. I'm just going to chill in Sacramento for a couple days. Really good price to stay there. So I'm excited for that. Again, I'm not going to take you along for 3 days in the hostel, and you know, while I roam around Sacramento. So I'll pick the videos back up after we get to Etna, and I will film the last section of this connected footpath from Mexico to Canada. Now we've got 8 miles of this. Stopped at the Sinclair store back there, got a bunch of food and sat there and ate for a few minutes. Then it started dumping rain right as we were about to leave. Put our rain gear on, walked for a minute, got a little wet, and now it just stopped. Got a neat rainbow going in the distance. I don't know if you can see it out there or not, like that. Still got a handful of miles to do on this highway. Kind of sucks. I hate walking on a busy highway like this where cars are just flying past you. But thankfully we'll be at the car before too long, and maybe we can get somewhere for dinner or something like that. All right, guys and gals, there you go. Second to last stretch done. It's hard to believe I only got one little 30-mile section left for this continuous footpath. Super proud of that. We're here at Shelter Cove, making our way to the car over here, and we crushed today. It was more than I thought it was. It was closer to like 29 miles, right around 29. And we're finishing up. It's not even 7 o'clock. So good deal. We even got our little lunch break in at the general store or gas station or whatever you want to call it. Didn't rain very long, just a quick downpour, but we're all dry, so that's all good. I imagine we'll probably just camp at the trailhead over here where the car is, unless we can think of something better to do. Maybe there's spot where we can camp down at Shelter Cove or something. But before all that, there's a bar and restaurant right down the street calling our name. We passed by it on the walk up here and decided that's where we're gonna have dinner. So I think that's gonna be the first priority. All right, y'all, as you saw, we had dinner at the bar restaurant. It was called Manly's. It's a pretty cool place. Decent food, decent prices, I guess. Then we came back here to the trailhead above Shelter Cove. I'm currently sitting in the car getting warm because it just set the tent up in the fucking rain. It's just been like a light drizzle since before we left the bar, but definitely cold. Going to sleep at the tent here at the trailhead. There's a fucking privy right here, so that's nice. Hopefully the rain stops soon and doesn't keep me up all night. But yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a cold one. I hope that I get decent sleep because I have not gotten that in quite a few nights. But I guess this is where I leave you for a couple days. Like I said, we still have the stretch in Etna to do, and I'm going to take you on that journey as well, but I am not going to take you on the journey to you know, Sacramento and all the other shit that I got going on the next couple days. So I'm going to take a few days off, and I guess I'll catch up with you shortly when I get back on trail. So I will see you then. I appreciate you for continuing to follow along, and I hope you have a good one. Take care, guys. Good night.